Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of The Source. It's College Football Saturday, so I'm dishing out another video, another Big 12 matchup. Oklahoma State, Texas. This is a good one. Let's go.
Welcome to The Source. The Source. Source. Hey, get the Source.
All right, Longhorns on the road in OK State here. Line opened up. Oklahoma State plus 3.5. By Monday morning, it's up to 4.5. A lot of sharp money in on Texas early. 72% of the money on the Longhorns as of Monday. The line continues to move here. It gets as high as 6.5, but when it hits 6.5, we get a ton of OK State money coming in, kind of even things up. Actually, now the public seems to be on Oklahoma State. And on Friday night, we're now looking at Oklahoma State plus 6. So let's cap this game. If you subscribe to this channel, you already know the first step. We're running the numbers through the spreadsheet. According to the model, the line for this game should be Oklahoma State plus 12.29. So that's a full 6-point lead on Texas here. So let's break this matchup down, and we'll start with the Oklahoma State offense. And who better to start with than Spencer Sanders, having the best season of his collegiate career easily. 58.5% completions. That could be higher. But look at this. I mean, he's averaging 273 passing yards a game, 13 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions. Also, he's been making big plays with his legs. In his first 3 years as the starting quarterback for Oklahoma State, he had a combined 10 rushing touchdowns over 3 years. This season already, he's got 8. So he's almost doubled his rushing touchdown total in just 6 games. 10 through 3 years, and then 8 through 6 games. A lot of people have been very critical over Spencer Sanders. I know I've been guilty of it a time or two. He's had turnover troubles his whole career, but let's give credit when credit is due. He's been great this year. So if Spencer Sanders is playing great, isn't that the missing ingredient from this Oklahoma State team from last year? I mean, with that defense, this team should beat Texas straight up, right? But here's the thing. This Oklahoma State defense is certainly not last year's Oklahoma State defense. I mean, did you see what TCU did to Oklahoma State in the second half last week, specifically the fourth quarter? If you look at the scoreboard, you'll see that they gave up 43 points, but to be fair, 13 of those 43 came in overtime. What I'm looking at is the fourth quarter, Oklahoma State up 14 points with just 9.5 minutes to go. They allowed 2 touchdown drives to TCU. One of them was 94 yards. TCU ties the game, wins in overtime. That's a problem. TCU's offense is good as hell. Don't get me wrong. They're 19th in the country in OFEI, but Texas is 7th. And if TCU was able to march up and down the field in the fourth quarter when the game was on the line, then that doesn't give us much confidence to say that Oklahoma State's going to make stops against this Texas offense. But to me, the most eye-opening thing we saw last week was the matchup between Texas and Iowa State. Now, you saw on YouTube, I had Iowa State plus 15.5, so I covered. I was pumped. I knew the Cyclones defense would give Texas a hard time. What I was not expecting in that game is Iowa State's offense to move the ball fairly easily through the air against this Texas defense. I mean, Hunter Dekkers and the Iowa State offense Texas had no answer for them through the air. Iowa State outgained Texas in that game despite the Longhorns getting the win. If Hunter Dekkers and the Iowa State passing attack was too much for Texas to handle, then Spencer Sanders and Oklahoma State should rip Texas defense to shreds, theoretically. What happened the last time Texas went on the road and played a team with a good passing attack? Oh yeah, they lost. They got beat in overtime by Texas Tech. And Oklahoma State and Spencer Sanders, that passing attack is every bit as good, if not better, than Texas Tech's. I know they're a bit of a public dog here. The action seems to be leaning Oklahoma State the closer we get to kickoff. But I truly think this is an upset spot. I think Oklahoma State's a very live dog here, which is why I'm definitely taking the points. Give me Oklahoma State plus 6, lock it in. If anything changes with this bet, I will let you know on Twitter, so give me a follow there if you're interested. Also, if you want the final tickets that I do, which is bet of the day, parlays of the day, underdogs of the day, top bets, that kind of stuff, head over to KyleKirms.com or download the Sauce Network app. College football week 8, big Saturday. There's NBA on now. It's a crazy time of year for betting. Let's pick our spots and be smart. Let's reel in some units, and I'll talk to you on Twitter.